Welcome to a place where people are rigorously tested. A place that tests a person both physically and mentally. A place where some pass, but most fail. Welcome to the Mercury Laboratories.
It is now time for Stage 3. This time around, the stage will be divided into 3 separate portions. First, test subject 8.0 will have to take on the mental portion, in which he'll have 10 seconds to take on the super 10-second showdown. Test subject number 8.0 will have 10 seconds to answer a 3-number math question while balancing on top of a peg. Then, test subject number 8.0 will have to take on the physical portion of the stage. If he got the previous question right, he will have 1 minute 45 seconds to take on the course. However, if he got the previous question wrong, he will only have 1 minute 30 seconds. Either way, penalties will deduct 20 seconds from his time. In the beginning of this portion, test subject 8.0 will have his legs tied and will have to make his way through the bouncing journey. Then he'll have to take on the possum tracks. After that, he'll have to take on the Satan's Cross, and finally, he'll have to take on the pole hanger. And if he succeeds, he will have to take on the final challenge. There is no time limit, but if he slips up on the Executioner 4, he will receive automatic failure. How will he do? And it is now time for test subject number 8.0 to take on the third stage all by himself. He is in position of the super 10-second showdown, and all he has to do is wait for the signal to start. The clock starts, and he looks at his question, which is, what is 15 plus negative 64 plus 86? He's thinking. He answers 37, and it is indeed correct. He will have 1 minute 45 seconds on the clock in the physical portion, which he's now in place for. His legs have been bound by Velcro, and he's going to have to hop his way around markers set on the ground. 3, 2, 1. The clock starts, and he starts moving his way around the first marker. There's a total of 3 markers, and then he's going to have to get up a slope at the end of the course. And once he reaches the metal bar at the top of the slope, he'll then be allowed to untie the Velcro from his legs. He does that. Now into the possum tracks. We have barriers this time to show just how far he has to go using the technique we've seen. And what's he doing? And wait, did he just find a loophole? I thought we got rid of all the loopholes since test 3 after that whole thing with the paddle. Man, why do people always find these things? Anyway, he got past Satan's Cross, blah blah blah. Now into the pole hanger. Last time he tried this obstacle, he failed it. Let's see, he makes his way onto the second bar, and he's getting to the end, and he makes it. And with plenty of time on the clock, it looks like he'll have just enough time to reach the end. Yep, he reaches the Executioner 4. Now he has to rest and take as long as he wants, but he's going to have to jump onto the bar and then make his way across the other side while avoiding the barriers in the middle. He gets ready for his jump, and he sets off. And he starts making his way across, has to get past the first barrier first, and he grabs the barrier, and he's going through the obstacle, and he made it, I think. Unfortunately, test 6 ends here. The rules of the Executioner 4 was that he had to go around the obstacles on the bar. However, test subject number 8.0 went through them. This resulted in an automatic disqualification. We have now reached the end of our 3-test marathon. A total of 11 attempts were made on the course, but all 11 attempts ended with failure. Unfortunately, the test subjects will not be able to try the course again because the Mercury Laboratories will be shutting down for good. I would like to thank everyone who watched the series over the years, and I hope you enjoyed the Mercury Laboratories.